Apostate Radio.
Yes.
You are now tuned in to Apostate Radio, the home of those who stray.
You say we already. She's been waiting to do this for months.
Oh man,
she's been waiting to do that for quite some time.
It's so much fun.
Live
drops are fun.
Live drops are, yeah, they are. They are. That's how I knew you had such a great singing voice.
Oh yes, well, you're too kind.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We are back after a 2-week hiatus, a necessary hiatus after the lady gate. To my right, to the left of your screen.
Wedding gate.
Yes. We had to go and do it. And
we
did. Oh, you guys got married? Congratulations.
Yeah, I know, right? You were
there. This is out of the blue.
Oh, it was that wedding.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Congratulations. Yeah.
And we've already got people back. Jordan, our great friend of the show. Jordan, thank you. We are back. We thank you and welcome back yourself, dude. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Apostate Radio. This is episode number 25. I am your host, as always, Isaiah Carter, coming to you from the Uptown Boogie Down to the left. Well, is this the right? Yeah,
I'm not sure.
On the right side of your screen, directly to the
frame.
right of me, is CT's finest. My brother from another mother, Mr. Nostra Chavez. Great to see you.
Who is taller in real life?
Who is much taller in real life. Yes. Go ahead, baby. What are you saying?
I said he's taller in real life.
Yeah, he's
not taller than Isaiah. I don't think though. Isaiah still got.
No, but you're close.
Height. Yeah,
you're close.
Ooh, big.
It's you a big dude, bro.
Oh, heavyweight. I am a heavyweight, actually, technically.
Yes.
And of course, a man who I can't say enough of him about him. I never thought that this brother would come into my life and make so much of an impact. In many respects, Adam is.
Oh, you're talking about me?
Yeah, I'm talking about you.
I thought he was talking about me at first, but go ahead.
Me too. I did.
I'm assuming mean that about me as well, but go ahead.
Well, here's listen. You guys, everyone here, the two of you, have played integral roles in our lives. Okay. Adam last year pulled me aside. This is no joke, folks. Adam pulled me to the side.
This actually happened.
Right outside of Red Bull Arena before they changed it to that punk ass name Sports Illustrated Stadium.
What? Really?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Sports Illustrated Stadium. Who reads Sports Illustrated anymore?
I don't know. How do they have the money for that? Right. It's Red Bulls.
I still read magazines. I'm an elitist.
Oh,
I buy them at Grand Central Terminal.
She's an elitist.
I'm an elitist.
Now we know.
I still read paper.
That's pretty funny.
Oh my God. Have you seen the latest New Yorker?
I breezed through GCT the other day and I didn't get to the newsstand, but I will be going back. Yeah.
You get a Snickers.
Oh my God.
A Snickers?
Yeah, an $8 Snickers.
I know.
So, okay.
They're
you know him.
They're only like $8, guys.
Yes.
You know him. You love him. He's written a couple of books. He loves being on Aussie television at 3 a.m. Our time.
That's a good time.
Yeah.
He's also the reigning sovereign of the great republic of Ain't Blackistan.
Yes. Right. Adam B. Coleman.
Hey, Adam.
How are you, brother?
I'm all right. We cut you off. Finish your story. Outside of Red Bull Arena.
So Red Bull Arena, ladies and gentlemen. So Red Bull Arena, Sports Illustrated Stadium, whatever. Adam pulled me to the side when he'd met Careen several times and said, Isaiah, stop messing around. You need to marry her. Like, that's exactly what he said to me. I will never forget the emphatic nature. And of course, Mrs. Coleman definitely concurred with that.
I think I was eating fries at the time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And so, we are here.
I love fries.
Yeah, I love fries too.
I'm the type to finish every fry on everybody else's plate as well, and that's why I look the way I do.
Guilty.
All right.
When you look down on my stomach.
So
we should form a support group because I'm guilty of that.
I'm addicted to fries.
So we got a lot to get to tonight. And in fact, let me just add one quick thing, because I'm doing some husbandly duties while we're doing this.
Oh yeah, I'm on the Twitter.
Yes. Oh, so
I'm
wait a
on
minute.
the Twitter.
I haven't even given you your proper
Intro.
Yes.
Oh, you
Okay.
can do that. I'll be
So,
here.
ladies and gentlemen, here for the first official time on Apostate Radio, because he came in and did a little cameo towards the end.
As wife.
As
now.
As
Mrs.
wife, sure.
Carter.
Yes.
I'm no longer interim wife. I'm now
Interim wife.
no
interim
longer
wife.
interim
I'm
wife,
not interim
no
wife.
longer girlfriend,
No.
no longer auditioning for the job of wife.
No, I have it now.
She got it now,
Yeah,
and she's got the ring to prove it.
I do. It's very dangerous.
I give you
Lovely.
Reeni Robinson Carter, the notorious CRC. Welcome, hun.
Hi.
Yes.
North
Yes,
Bronx.
indeed. Yeah,
From the
we got
North Bronx.
North Bronx, yes.
Yeah, I'm
Way
from
uptown.
Yeah, uptown,
Yes,
baby.
way
Uptown, baby.
uptown.
230 White Plains.
No, we up further than that.
You gotta give the people the exact location.
Yeah, do not give people your exact location. please. Not with all that shit talking that Isaiah does. Do not do
Oh
that.
my God, yes.
I went to the bakery.
But anyways, guys, make sure you can follow us individually at Isaiah L. Carter, at Nostra Chavez. We are active pretty much every day, unless we outside, and even then you might catch us saying something. You can follow the show at Apostate Radio NY. Give show updates, talk a little bit of shit. You know, y'all know how we do already. You know how this goes. And of course, if you want to support the show directly, we have a website where you can do so. It is buymeacoffee.com/apostate radio. It is AKA the Nostra Chavez Underwear Fund, because he got holes in his. He got holes.
It's starting to look like that native underwear where like there's no bottom part to it. You know, it's just if the wind blows it a certain way.
What in the diddler? Okay.
I mean, that's a financial situation I am in right now.
I think we got the truth. It's the baby oil fund.
It's the baby. Oh.
What in the diddler?
Oh my God.
Like they're dangling like wind chimes out there. You guys need to do something about this.
Yeah.
Buy me a coffee. Good Lord.
Yes.
Buy me some drawers.
Yeah. Buy me a bag of coffee, because Lord, after this weekend, oh my God. Oh my God.
And where can we follow Adam Coleman?
Oh, at wrong. Oh, wait. What am I doing?
Before we move on from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam B. Coleman, Jersey Dad, at Wrong Speak.
At Wrong
That's
Speak.
where you can follow
_
Adam.
speak.
Pick up The Children We Left Behind, new book.
Yes.
Black Victim, Black
Yes.
Victor.
Hold on one second.
Yes,
My
he's
phone's on
written
top of it.
some things.
Read them books.
Yes.
See, I came in here just
We're on
messed up.
Spotify too, guys.
No,
There
you
we
didn't.
Spotify Premium.
Yes.
Woo.
The Children We Left Behind. Yes, there we go.
Audio and Audible, I think, too, right, Adam? Probably on Audible.
Don't get me started on Audible. No,
No?
I'm working on Audible.
It's not on there yet? Oh, okay.
No, it's
Dude,
Probably a
massive.
thing.
I
It's on
can't- I don't even
Spotify.
want to
Screw
get into
Audible.
it.
You don't even
It's
need
ev-
Audible.
It's
Just get
literally
Spotify.
everywhere else except for Audible.
Get
Oh my
Spotify,
God.
everybody, because it's got all the books and music.
Listen,
podcast. Just
listen. I'm brother.
It's cheap.
I'm calling Adam. I'm just letting you know right now. I'm calling dibs on reading your next audiobook.
Oh,
that'd
sure.
be actually. That'd probably be good.
For sure.
I'm calling dibs on that. I'm just letting you know right
Isaiah could definitely be a voice narrator or whatever the hell they call it, voice actor kind of guy.
Yeah.
And he can sing.
And I fully intend on it. Yes. So also, me and Sposa, follow her at the Notorious CRC.
Yeah. I just got on the Twitter. I'm just learning how to use it. I'm from the 1900s. So just bear with me because I'm still learning. I remember when I think it's the X now.
It's X now, yeah.
The X, yes. I'm on the X.
Just X.
On the X.
No, I was on the Twitter before when it was Twitter.
Yeah,
you remember when it was the Twitter?
They don't. Nobody says the X, do they?
I do. I'm from the 1900s. I get this.
Oh yes, of course. Yes, they're from the 1900s.
Yeah.
Which I am too technically, but I pretend like I'm young and cool.
You get to do stuff like that makes no sense. It's amazing.
Yes. Maria Alexander says, "Whoop whoop! Congratulations! Thank you, dear. We appreciate you."
Hi, Maria.
Boom pod. I really like shout to that dude there. Lots of good stuff on his show. He also says she got one of, if not the best handles on X.
It took me a while to get there, but thank you. I worked really hard on it.
I got special love for the CRC too, because that's the abbreviation for Costa Rica's national team in soccer too. So
really?
Oh God, it is. Yeah.
Whenever you see like just an abbreviation on like the score, it's always CRC.
Nice.
Oh, and those are my new initials. I get to embroider it on everything.
There you go.
There's a ring to it.
Mm-hmm.
So we have so much to get to tonight.
Okay.
We are back, and we are grateful that all of you are here once again. For those of you who don't know, Adam was not just a groomsman in our wedding.
So much more.
Adam came in the clutch and was also doubled as our photographer and videographer for that momentous occasion on July 26th. I wanted to just take this time to first off thank you, Adam.
Yes.
For doing that. You did not have to do what you did.
You were truly a blessing.
You were truly a blessing
yes.
for us, my brother. And
my pleasure.
And we are definitely glad to have you. You put together a video for us, and because I didn't know what kind of time constraints that you had and everything, we wanted to go ahead and watch this video together. You've been talking about it. You've been telling us we've got to watch this video, and so we're gonna watch Adam Coleman's video that he put together. We have not watched this.
We have not. I have not seen this.
Neither of us have watched this video.
Honor. I was never a scout though, but still, Scout's honor.
I'll take it. It's still legit.
So
it's a sacred oath they take.
Yeah. So let me just copy the link here and just do a couple of things. Because I just gotta put it. Hold on. There we go. Here we go.
Oh,
so
Mr. Kevin.
Yeah, we're opening up. Hold on, because just got to do a couple things here.
Papa, I gotta work on the in-law names.
Yeah,
I'm bad at the names.
It's all right. So let me see. Here we go. I am bringing this up. Here we go.
They're there.
Yeah, these are my parents. These are my parents. They opened. They had their own. They had a piece of this. So here we go. Hold on, I'll put it in theater mode. There we go.
A one in a million chance of a lifetime. God, show compassion and send to me a stroke of love for you.
That's where you get the singing from.
Now, just real quick, I did my parents, Mr. and Mrs. Carter. That was completely unprompted. Completely unprompted.
They're lovely.
They did this at our reception, and it was truly a blessing. So I just wanted to add that bit of context.
A one in a million you.
Oh, there goes Lou.
Wow, hey.
And Jason and Anona.
One in a million. Chance of a lifetime.
This is
Your
dope.
dad's got the flipped up lenses. That's funny. Man.
Cassandra! I had the most beautiful bridal party. Oh, Lorraine, we love her. My friend. Oh, and those. Oh my God. Okay.
All I can say is I pray the Lord may continue to bless you all richly with many, 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 many years of happiness. There are going to be bumps in the road, but pressure breeds diamonds. And this marriage you guys have will be the most beautiful diamond.
Hold on. For those of you who don't know, this is my first little brother. This is I have 4 brothers underneath of me, and this is the one who was Laban was born right underneath of me. And he and he's like I don't like to say favorites, but like he's the brother that I'm closest
his first
with.
Best friend.
He is my first best friend.
Yes.
And this is wow.
Around. So may the Lord continue to bless you and keep you in this life together.
Oh my God. I was trying to finish that.
That's my baby brother.
I was trying to finish that right. Happy
Wait. Before, hold on. Who put that track together?
Me, nigga.
Oh my God, bro!
I figured
Oh
it was
my
entirely
God.
produced by Adam.
I worked hard on that track too.
But come on.
Wow.
You're like stopping
All right,
mid
sorry.
Come on.
Constant inspiration. I love watching you guys work issues out and watching Isaiah get super excited about things. It seemed like he's going to blow up. And Careen somehow always laughs it off, calms him back down. It's amazing to watch you guys work things out in real time. And it makes me have hope about the way relationships are supposed to work. Thank you.
Oh, Jason. Guys. Okay, keep going. Oh my gosh, guys.
Jason is my white twin.
Heart hands.
Jason is my white twin.
Heart
I love
hands.
that dude.
Aren't they like so gorgeous?
They are.
Oh, I love my friend. Oh, they're great. Oh, look at it. Project was really good though.
Eating fried chicken in public is a revolutionary act. If you're
Oh,
black.
shut your face.
Somebody
Play
said
the
that. I thought they were
video.
fucking nuts.
Play the video. Oh my God. My mom.
It isn't rocket science. It's simply making the most of your time and making the most of your time together.
Amen.
You're having a lot of positive energy in this room to draw from, because that's what it takes.
Amen.
We're here for you as best we can be. we're gonna pull on y'all as well.
Thank you, Derek.
So just keep it simple. And we love it.
It's simple. I need that on a shirt.
Derek Barnes is
Keep it
the
simple.
husband of my cousin Keisha, and
Couple goals.
he's also you want to talk about one of the strongest couples we've ever known.
Yeah.
They have seen they wow. Like also Derek has written a book called The Science of Manhood. It's actually very, very good. You should check it out. Also, they do catering as well. Him and Derek and Keisha do amazing work. Their food is fantastic. Ask about their curry chicken cabbage is really good.
So, from the two girls whom you heard before the locks, when we were staying up till 5 a.m., hitting the diner after the club, and now bedtime is somehow 9 o'clock.
Reeni, we love you. And on behalf of the 1986 crew, Isaiah, welcome to the crew. To love, to friendship, and to forever.
I love it. I will run through a wall for those two.
Thank God that we are here today to witness two become one, and best friends came together as lovers, husband and wife, which is blessed with God, and I pray that the Lord may continue to bless you and to keep you. And also, Isaiah, practice your volume control. I know
that is hilarious.
The volume can go up, and I know Careen probably is used to it by now.
I'm not.
No? Okay. The voice, yeah. But it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
How you say it? Amen.
It's, your volume control, your volume button is broken.
It's broken.
But you might say it out of love.
Yeah.
Or what you say, or how you say it, might come off as something else. And the volume might come off as something else. Communication is so key.
Amen.
Providing each other in that, it's not a word, personship. We're both extroverts. You'll become an ambivert really quick because she's your person. You're going to say, forget everybody in here. I'm with her.
Already been saying that, bro.
That's it, and that's all.
Already been saying that.
If she's not in here, but I'm with her. And I pray to the Lord, again, they continue to bless you and keep you. And to keep God, to keep himself in between you.
Amen.
And never go away.
Amen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have been
Oh, look at those
restored
lashes.
unto myself. This was real shit.
I have been brought home. I have married my best friend.
Aww. I'm not crying, you're crying.
There aren't too many things that can be that I could say that would be brief enough or even clear enough. As I'm talking, I didn't write a speech. Okay, I didn't write it. It's completely off the dome. So I promise I'm not going to go into that thing that the father here has given all of us. It's called the run long. Anyway.
That's me telling him to hurry
I will
up.
say this.
Because I had to talk.
Careen is the light of my life. She is my best friend. She is someone who I could never, ever imagine doing life without. You are someone who I probably should have married years ago. Oh, I'm going to go there. Not in depth, but I'm gonna go there. I'm sorry.
Oh, my Spanish is
But I really need to get this
Everybody
right.
know I got the wrong modes.
It was Kareen's idea for us to do all of this here in Baltimore and Maryland. It was Kareen's idea to have Pastor Hartland, who has known me since the age of 13. It was her idea for the pastor who knows me better than any other spiritual leader that I've ever come across. We got married in my home church that I've been away from for so long. And I cannot thank God enough for bringing you into my life and roughing and sanding away my rough edges. You did that. You are the sandpaper that smoothed my rough edges all those years ago, and I could not be any more thankful for you than I am.
I'm course grade.
And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Kareen Robinson, I am yours for all time. I love you.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
I meant every single word. I meant every single word.
Damn it, Adam.
Adam, God, man.
We're not even done yet.
I know. And I'm crying.
Oh, dude. You know, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Like we open and like.
All right, keep going.
Okay,
Keep going.
Sorry,
keep
sorry,
going.
sorry.
So I can finish crying.
Aww.
To the entire Carter clan, your bond is something like I've never seen. Your love for each other is compelling. You have taught me so much during my short time knowing you, and I am overjoyed to be the new addition to the family. I look forward to getting to know you all. If I haven't called your name in this speech, please know it's not for the lack of importance.
It was that makeup is flawless.
You are an integral part of my life, hence the invitation of this milestone moment in my life, my wedding day, a day I will never forget. I didn't come into this marriage with rose-colored glasses. I came into it fully aware of who Isaiah was, past and present. My parents have demonstrated through their over 40-year marriage that marriage is heavy lifting. And its load is easier to bear if you are both bending at the knees.
Indeed.
Marriage is not the team project where you can simply put your name on it and show up and smile while the other does the work. It takes two.
It does.
Isaiah? I look forward to sharing this next phase of life with you. I love you more than words can express. Thank you for loving me the way you love me. You truly are my best friend. Thank you, everyone.
Damn, I look good. Girl. Oh!
You look great.
Hey, congratulations, Isaiah and Reeni. It was amazing. It was definitely a beautiful experience. And just real quick, look, guys, hold each other accountable. Okay, that's one of the things that's been missing out around here. Just look, as much as you guys can compliment each other, just hold each other accountable. And when it really comes down to it, guess what? You guys are giants in each other's eyes. And you are bigger than everybody.
Pretty.
Now, a little more context.
Do you know that I'm like so pretty, guys? Like so pretty.
You were fantastic.
They're beautiful.
My face on, my word. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
That young man is my second little brother. He's the third out of the five. That's my brother who lives in Wisconsin. And he flew in specifically for the wedding. And I've missed him dearly. I love my little brother. There are words that I can't even get the words out when I think of him, and when I think of some of the stuff that he's going through. I'm not going to talk about that here, but I genuinely appreciate Ariel coming down.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And being a part of this. So I just wanted to just give a quick little little bit of context there. So let me just keep going.
Else and any other opinions? Keep it low from other people on the outside. But just knowing that you guys lean on each other, you guys are giants amongst yourselves, and just keep that love alive. We definitely need more of what it is that you guys are giving.
Actually, I want to let the name.
So congratulations, guys.
Adam, this week.
Hey, I love my dad. He's the best. Go Michelle. Go Michelle. Go Michelle. There's Uncle Dale, Uncle Dale.
Yeah, Uncle Dale's in the back.
They'll be holding. Go Cassandra. Go Cassandra.
Yeah. My sister-in-law, Tracy. I love you, Tracy. Thank you so much for being here. This was it's my mom. I was part of one of the greatest memories of my life.
And there I am.
And
you know, we always gonna cut a rug.
And there's
it's all about the rhythm over here.
Yeah. This is great. Love you, Mr. Carlton. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Honor my father-in-law, man. That's a good man. That is a good man.
Go Loren. Go Loren. Hey.
Oh, my God. Why? Oh, no.
That's the most of the 1900s. I was singing just
gracious.
Yes.
Oh my God, bro. This is incredible.
Guys, anybody who's worried, mind your business.
Yeah, you know.
That was the spirit of that song.
Yeah.
That's my Mary J. Blige. One of my favorite songs for this day. And I love my sparkle dress. Oh,
Jesus.
Guys. All right.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm gonna go be in my feelings.
That was.
Can I go be in my feelings?
Seemed like a beautiful wedding.
Adam, you motherfucker, bro. You had to do me like that, man.
Bro,
I could not be happier. That was literally one of the greatest things I've ever seen. I don't deserve that, bro. I don't.
Of course you do. Oh, stop, darling. You deserve the best. And you have the best friends, darling.
I do. And
just step into the luxury day.
Guys, Adam, what is your... Listen, ladies and gentlemen, please hire this man. For all of your photography and videography needs.
The wedding pictures,
please. The wedding pictures were absolutely incredible.
We couldn't get outdoor pictures because it was 800 degrees outside and I needed to be refrigerated.
Yeah.
So I could not take pictures outside. But the one that we did get outside.
Oh yeah. It was incredible. This guy, again, I don't know if you're gonna do this like as another stream of income, But I highly, highly, highly,
You
ladies
have
and
an
gentlemen,
eye,
if you are
dear.
within the sound of my voice, please hire this man for your event.
Got the eye.
Hire this man for your event. This is one of the most talented people I have ever met in my entire life. Dude, thank you so much.
And
Thank you so much.
Can we get that track?
Yes.
Like I want that like as a ringtone.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to get back to a 1900s lifestyle, you know?
Yeah.
If you want, I can just pull the audio. Or like however you want to do it.
I just want to use it as my
Yeah.
ringtone.
However you did it, bro. Like, yeah.
I want that when my phone rings.
Yeah. And you know something? My parents are gonna love this.
Yeah.
My parents are gonna love this. My parents been together for 45 years. They're gonna love this.
People years.
Maria Alexander said, I've been married to my best friend for 15 years, and his volume button has been broken too.
It's a thing.
God bless your union. Thank you, Maria. We love you. Thank you so much.
I think it's the pressure the ring is putting on me. I don't know. It's a thing though.
Yeah,
I have a mute button. That's my thing.
You have a mute.
You don't loud.
I'm just not loud.
But then again, I haven't. Then again, we haven't. Button? I haven't seen him yell at anybody. I have never seen him yell at anybody, ever. What are you
I'm
doing?
trying to find your mute button.
Oh, I don't have one.
Oh,
I don't have one. It usually involves like oatmeal cookies. But anyways,
what in the diddler?
Oh my god.
So can I give some background?
Yes, please.
Yes.
So I'll give a little bit of tech notes for the nerdy people who are out there who maybe care a little bit about videography. So I shot this on anamorphic lens, and I shot it in 60 frames per second just to make sure that I can slow it down and it looks nice and smooth.
Mm-hmm.
I think the slow motion effect really stands out for like this type of thing. Just a lot of movement and stuff going on. So that's how I shot it, so I could easily slow it down a bit. The beat is actually encoded. The beat was a beat that I found, but I slowed it down to like the right amount because I tried like a little bit more and a little bit less. It didn't sound right. I slowed it down to the right amount, and then I altered the speed of your parents singing and kind of cleaned it up a little bit. So I had to I was messing with that for a bit to make sure it was like the right speed and everything matched up.
You did a fantastic job, brother. You did a fantastic job.
10 out of 10.
11 out of 10. 11 out of 10.
I thought,
and
how do you get 11 out of 10?
You know
that's
what?
1 1/10.
You're right. Adam, that was fantastic. You know what? We have so much to get to.
Okay.
We really appreciate it.
I'm gonna go now. It's past my bedtime.
Okay. Baby, thank you.
1900s lifestyle. The
I'm glad you like it, Careen.
I love it. Love it.
The dance montage at the end.
Oh my god.
And me like fixing my dance time.
Yeah, that was all of it. That was fantastic.
Like I want to still have that. Like I just I'm gonna go be in my feelings. I have to go put on some witch hazel.
We will be posting this if that's okay with you. We're gonna post that video.
It's your video.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
We will. Baby.
Matter of fact, I'll send you the actual file so you can place it wherever. Because that's sort of like a private link that I sent you.
Gotcha.
I'll send you the file. You can put it on your YouTube.
We'll do all of that.
Copy. We'll do. All right, baby.
I gotta go do some witch hazel and put on.
You got work to do.
Eye cream.
Okay.
And then
I got you. All right, baby.
1900s life.
And then you're gonna go to Blockbuster and pick up some
1986 gang. All right.
What'd you say, Nick?
What happened?
You're gonna go to Blockbuster and pick up some video cassette movies.
Listen.
Some VHS.
Time rewind.
Quick story. I'm so upset right now because You Don't Know Me, a documentary about one of my favorite movies from the 1900s, Showgirls, is only available for rent on Google TV. Right? I'm very livid, right? And like, if there was a Blockbuster, I could just go pick it up. Like, I miss the 1900s.
Yeah.
I'm leading the charge for us to go back to the simplicity of the 1900s. Why do I have 8,000 streaming services and I still gotta rent the documentary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The time machine. We could get a time machine, maybe.
Wait.
Figure out
Are
one of
you
those.
saying someone made a documentary about showgirls?
Yes, and I'm very
The
excited.
movie Showgirls.
The movie show. It is the perfect disaster. Like it's so bad. Like it's so bad.
Oh,
that
it's one of those movies. Okay.
It's like
So bad it's good.
It's so bad it's like art, right? It's like okay.
Different places.
It's listen. They use nudity as a plot device, which was revolutionary for '95. I mean,
because there was a lot of butt nakedness in that
for
fucking
no
film.
reason.
I don't yo.
But that's how you kept going because it was the acting was bad.
The 90s.
The acting Versace. It's Versace.
Versace.
It's Skinamax type stuff.
No. Way more egregious, bro.
Really?
Way more egregious.
It is.
I didn't know it was that because that was like softcore.
List royalty. It chef's kiss.
Paul Verhoeven was an asshole for that movie.
It was so horrible, guys.
I should actually now I gotta watch it. Now I gotta watch Showgirls.
So horrible.
The
So
worst,
horrible.
the worst sex scene I've ever seen.
She looked like she
The
was being
worst
electrocuted.
one.
It's just when I tell you, it's like all of the instinct. You like went with all of your worst instincts, and that's what it became as a movie. It's just like literally when you make all the wrong choices in life as a movie. It's one of my favorite things.
We're gonna.
But yeah.
So Showgirls is rotten. They're saying.
It's bad.
Oh, it's
so bad.
Certified rotten.
Bruh, but it's
It's, oh my god.
But it's bad.
It's the worst. It's the
But
worst.
it's like you got money to make a movie and you chose to make that.
You know what I find? That
What?
with bad movies like that actually look like it has some budget, not like super low budget movies.
No, they had a
Movies
budget.
They had a budget.
They had a
What I
budget.
find is that it usually ends up being a time thing.
Mm.
Like they're given like you haven't so this much time. Maybe they spent too much money on location, and they're like, we only have this much time because we have this much budget left. You know, there's some sort of mismanagement, and they don't have enough time to like reshoot that because that clearly came out wrong. Or that's
They
like scene was
mismanaged
terrible.
the
But
casting.
you know what?
The acting was horrible.
I think everything about that movie was intentionally
acting
bad.
was bad.
That pool scene. Honestly,
No,
I'm
it's
scarred
when
for the
she
rest.
pulled
I'm
the
43
knife.
years old.
Oh, it's when
I
she
am
pulled the knife on the
scarred
guy.
for life after that pool scene.
So good, guys.
Anyways,
All right.
babe. Thank you.
Doses.
All right, love you, baby. We will talk to you again. The notorious CRC. Careen, Robin,
Thank you, Careen.
Carter. We love you. Thank you, baby.
Love you.
Love you too, Adam.
That was yeah. We
Oh, my
do
phone.
love you. We do love you.
I love you guys all. I'm leaving.
Love you. Have a good one.
With Hazelin Knight.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
Enjoy Blockbuster.
He said enjoy Blockbuster.
You know what?
Oh
You know,
my
for a second, I thought you said Blackbuster.
Hey, that's an idea.
That's
that's the next business venture that you guys should get into.
Oh my god.
I'll be your token Latino, man.
The token Latino. Oh man. So
It'll only work if it's owned by Arabs.
Yes, indeed.
Oh my
The only
god.
way.
Anywho, all right. So we've got okay. So now on to the serious stuff. Cause we've got we've got a lot to get to.
Can I throw something out there?
Of course, dude.
Yes.
Illegal immigrants driving trucks in America. Did we talk about that?
Ooh, what do you have to say about that?
Oh boy, Is this a rant? Is this a rant?
It's not necessarily a rant.
Because we listen. We know you good for those when you come on to my show or on this show.
So Trump had signed an executive order basically reinforcing what's already law. The Obama era, they basically lowered the penalties to make it basically a non-factor. But if you're a CDL commercial driver, you're supposed to be English proficient.
Yes.
That's something that we've had apparently since the 1930s. So Trump is saying, no, we need to enforce this. It's a law that we have. We have to enforce it. We're going to get rid of that soft penalty, basically overlooking that you can't speak English, hence you can't read the signs. You don't know what's going on our roads, and that you can drive a CDL, a commercial truck. So now that's happening, people are actually, because if that becomes the case, then you can't operate at all.
Yep.
Like you're done. So if you go for an inspection and cops can pull you over for any reason, if anyone deems that you do not speak English and you're operating a commercial vehicle, that's it. You're done. You can't operate anymore. Finished. So my question was, how is that possible? Because some of the implications, not just that people are immigrants and maybe they don't speak English, but some of the implications is that there are illegals who are operating trucks within the United States.
Yep.
And so I did a little bit of digging, and I think there can be different reasons as to why. So the United States and Canada has an agreement that if you have, the United States and Canada and Mexico all have an agreement that if you have a CDL in either of those countries, that you can operate within the United States. So that might be in some situations where someone from Mexico who operates a truck comes to the United States, has a CDL, and is hired on to operate a truck in the United States. So that could be a situation. His immigration status may not even be a factor. So there's a lot of weirdness. There's something called a I forgot what it's called, but it's basically something that someone who is not a citizen can apply to get a CDL in the United States, but it's supposed to feature some sort of work authorization. And it's kind of, from my I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a law professor or anything like that. So it was hard for me to tell at what point, or is there a point for someone to check someone's immigration status? But it just bases the question that, is it possible, and it seems like it is possible for someone to be illegal in the United States and operate a truck. And if they got pulled over before, they wouldn't have gotten in trouble because their license is valid. So the question is, how is someone who's in our country illegally have a valid license to operate a commercial truck? And how many of them are being operated by people who shouldn't be here? And how many truck drivers are losing jobs because of this? Because the trucking industry is already facing the looming possibility of Elon getting rid of their jobs.
Automation,
with automation. So I wonder if this has been another thing that a lot of people didn't realize, the amount of, even if it's a small percentage, let's say it's 2% of truck drivers are illegal. That's a lot. That's 2% of Americans who could be driving trucks, or that's 2% of competition that a truck driver doesn't have to compete with, and they've lost out on jobs, and now they have to wait for other jobs to come through, or because there's now more truck drivers, the cost actually, the payout as a truck driver taking jobs decreases because there's more competition. So
with illegal immigrants who are willing to do it for less money.
And that could quite possibly be the case. They don't really care.
I mean, I'd assume it's the case. Yeah, I mean, I think it's unlikely that it's not the case. I would also say, real quick, I think the other consideration is, like, if you can be able to, so are you saying that you think that you can move between borders with this, like between Canada to US, US to Mexico, Mexico to US with these CDL licenses, even as an illegal immigrant? Because then who the hell is driving these trucks too? Like, are all of them just workers? Are some of them potentially terrorists, cartel guys? Like that's another thing to think of too. I imagine it's not most of them, but it could be. Right? It could be somebody who just moved into Canada and wants to drive an explosive truck into something. You know, I don't know.
So-
That's where my mind goes with that stuff.
So yeah, so just for context, good people, I have the Federal Motor Carrier, the FMCSA website up, and talking about how the U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy signs order announcing new guidance to enforce English proficiency requirement for truckers. Today, the U.S. Secretary Sean Duffy signed an order announcing new guidelines to strengthen English language enforcement for commercial truck operators. Under the new guidance, commercial motor vehicle (CMV) drivers who fail to comply with Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration (FMCSA) long-standing English language proficiency requirements will be placed out of service. America first means safety first. Americans are a lot safer on roads alongside truckers who can understand and interpret our traffic signs. This common sense change ensures the penalty for failure to comply is more than a slap on the wrist. This new guidance is in line with the president's April 2025 executive order to strengthen highway safety by ensuring that all commercial drivers are properly qualified and proficient in English, our national language. In April, Secretary Duffy announced steps to rescind a dangerous Obama-era policy that dismissed ELP driver requirements for CMV drivers. Yeah, I never understood. Here's the one thing that I have trouble understanding with these. It's like we're in the last days of white liberals being sensible creatures. I mean, not like they ever were, right? Like living here in New York City has, for the last 10 years and change, has completely disabused me of all of any idea that these people were actually sane. Okay, but the idea that people could drive trucks operating 80,000-pound motor vehicles. There's 40 tons, by the way, a ton, 2,000 pounds, 40 tons, going at anywhere from 45 to 80 mile an hour, depending on where you are. Lots of goods. Like, we're talking, like, how in the world can someone with the already massive requirements? I actually went to trucking school for a little bit. The massive requirements that are already on truck drivers' plates. You have to, with everything that they already have going on, now you're telling them that basically you don't have to understand road signs. You don't have to understand, you can just simply, what in God's name were you trying to do? What sense of empathy with people who are not supposed to be here what type of excellence are you even striving for if you're not requiring English as this is not, like, this ain't Canada. The road signs in Canada are in English and in French. English is the official language of the United States of America. And it's like the people who run who are in the Democratic Party and the do nothings in the Republican Party, of which there are several. It's like none of that matters. It's like that just completely rolls off these people's backs, and it's like, oh well, we're doing it because equity.
This seems like one of those situations where it was probably it might have been a bipartisan thing, but I might be wrong. Where, because it's also helping save people money, right? Employers money if they can continue to hire a bunch of illegal immigrants for lower wages. But I might be wrong. I'm just speculating. But yeah, I mean, this is I bet you a lot of bridges got clipped.
Oh my God!
Like those low bridges where I know there's I think the Merritt Parkway, for example, you're not supposed to have tractor trailers on there, and sometimes they go on there.
No parkways in the state of New York.
Really?
At all?
Yeah, and because there's bridges that are fairly low, and sometimes the bottom of them get clipped, and that could break a bridge. So
I saw one on the Garden State But no,
Yeah.
no, on the Garden State Parkway, I saw a tractor trailer once or twice ever, and it's so weird. You're
I
like,
think I've seen it once too. Yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to be here, sir.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No. You got a whole ass turnpike that runs kind of, well, I won't say kind of parallel,
Yeah,
but
it runs diagonal.
it runs diagonal because like the Garden State Parkway is what you would take to go to Atlantic City. Yeah, but I just don't understand. It's like, why do you want people on the road who don't read English?
So
unless the desire is, I mean, and you know, I tend to, I'm not to catastrophize, but I guess we kind of have to, since we've got a whole bunch of military age men from countries all over the world who fucking hate us.
Yeah, I mean,
they're literally the countries all over the world who hate us, and the Biden administration opened the floodgates and said, come on in, we're doing equity now.
So to answer your question,
please, I'm sorry.
Why would they do this? All right. Why would they send I don't know, why would Boeing send their factories over to a country like China, who's just going to copy their schematics and create the very thing that they created and sell that product against them in the market? Why would they do such a stupid thing? Well, it's because they're a corporation who's looking at the short-term gains. And all these different things, when it revolves around illegal immigrants, has, well, okay, in some sense, if we talk about like the census and things like that, that gives certain people in power more leverage, because the more people, the more representation power that they have. That's one aspect. But there's definitely 1000% a corporate element to this.
Yeah.
It benefits small businesses and corporations to have illegal immigrants within our country. And so when it comes to that, so can I give a small rant? I just want to give a small rant.
Oh, come on now. Come on. Of course you can, bro. Of course you can. Go.
All right. So this is my illegal immigrant small rant. One of the things that they try to
hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this. We got it. Nah, bro. We got to give you have the floor. Boom. Right. There you go.
One of the things that they try to constantly do is say that Americans won't do that as a precursor to fucking us all over and having people who aren't supposed to be here do the very jobs that we were actually doing, but we don't want to do that anymore, right? Don't you want a white collar job? Don't you want these things, right? So everyone's setting up a narrative that we are neither interested, capable, and on top of that, we say slavery type shit about especially Hispanic workers. Oh, they just love to work. Look how strong they are. Look how much they can endure. That's the same shit they said about slaves. the Africans can
really
withstand so much. Look at them go. Like it's the same type of rhetoric, so that, because who benefited from slavery? The people that benefited from slavery weren't the average American that was living here. It wasn't the average person. It was, in many ways, it was, you can say at its time, the corporate entity.
Yep.
Right?
The plantation owners.
It was the plantation owners. It was the industrial, the people who were part of a particular industry, to have their labor costs basically dramatically cut, and they can flood that industry with all different types of labor that you didn't have to pay for, right? You may have had to take care of them, right? Like as if they're livestock, right? You got to buy some gruel and some, you got to do the bare minimum to take care of them, but it's far cheaper than actually paying them an actual wage. Because if we had to do that, we couldn't have as many. So that's the type of mentality that we have. So we have to convince Americans that these jobs are below us. I mean, do you really want to be on a farm? Do you want to be in a chicken factory? Who would actually want to do that? A lot of people. A lot of people want to actually do that.
I can think I could think of a bunch of people, a bunch of military veterans who would love that type of work.
And
a lot of people like driving too. A lot of people like to be truck drivers, to your point, Adam.
Right. Exactly.
Drive.
And on top of that, what I was going to say is that when you, I lost my train of thought. Damn.
Sorry.
That's
my fault.
It's all good. I think it was
you're in a slave owners. How about the slave owners and they're saving money and people don't want to take jobs?
Well, at the end of the day, what we're talking about is that's what I was going to say. People always talk about, why would you work that job? You can't raise a family, take care of a family. Actually, you used to be able to. You used to work one job in a factory somewhere, and maybe it wasn't the sexiest job in the world, but you were able to do that. Some of them were unionized, and you used to be able to purchase a home, purchase a vehicle, and raise a family on one income.
Yeah.
And now we have basically a black market of illegal workers that has its clutches have touched almost every industry.
Yep.
And if it's not illegal workers, now we have some kind of suspect stuff with how much has the H-1B visa been abused, right? Are they actually, because I'll tell you this, there are countries like Germany. Germany says before we can bring someone from the outside, we have to verify that this wasn't able to be filled here, right? They at least have something to that effect. But it doesn't seem like that's the case here, to make sure that this is actually a role, a position that we are deficient in, that we definitely have to go elsewhere. And I'm watching every year, we got kids all across this country who are going, we told them, learn to code and do all this stuff. And they're being replaced systematically by foreign workers. And granted, okay,
and there's
fine.
Automation also.
Then there's automation. Then we told them, and isn't this kind of reminds me of when we sent call center jobs overseas, and then they told people, hey, train the people in India how to do this job. Why are you signing up to be part of AI? Why? Like, you're writing the script for the end of your job. Why would you do that?
And there are people who do that happily.
Right. Happily. Because the short-term gain is that you'll make a bunch of money right now until, guess what? Project's over and the AI can do your job. Like, at some point, AI is going to be able to program and take all these programming jobs, all these people who thought they were going to make 200 grand plus a year, forever, gone. All those white-collar jobs, gone.
After 6 months or however long it takes for the machine to learn the shit.
It's the opposite of what do you call it? Teach a man to fish parable there.
Yeah,
it's like give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man a fish, you feed him his whole lifetime. Now teach a computer to do your job.
Teach your computer to do your job.
You're gonna be hungry again. You better go find another job.
Exactly. Yeah. Teach a computer to do your job. Teach a computer to do your job. You'll be eating fucking bugs in about a year.
And you'll like it.
So Boom Pod had this to say, said they want to prevent the middle class from improving in order to expand the lower class and continue the nonprofit scam shit show they have. It keeps people who don't want to work actual jobs from getting one, aka neoliberals. Yup.
I'll go one. I think
that's one part of it. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think that could be one part of it. I always look at it like this. I think it was, I can't remember the name of it, but like the simplest answer is the most likely answer. And the simplest answer, Occam's razor. I couldn't think of offhand.
Occam's razor, that's right.
To me, the simplest answer is not 10 corporatists in a room saying, how can we screw over the middle class? They're saying, how can we maximize profits?
Yes.
But you know what's killing our profits? Labor costs. Oh, we got to pay for these people's benefits, and then we have to pay for their insurance and these wages. Is there a better way that we can go? Well, we can reduce, but we might lose efficiency, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? We could just, hire some illegals to do this type of stuff.
Yep.
Now, imagine, fine, forget the big corporations. Let's just imagine you're a guy who owns a landscaping company, or you're a guy who owns a construction yard,
or a restaurant.
You're a small business, and someone presents to you a market of people who will take it on the cheap. They'll take minimum wage. You're like, whoa, minimum wage? I can pay these guys minimum wage? Okay, I can afford that because the other guys want $5 more than minimum wage, $6 more. And so now we have all these people who enter the market. It benefits not just big corporations, it benefits small businesses. It's why you'll see restaurant owners crying because half of their workforce is gone.
The whole back of the house.
Right, the whole back of the house is gone.
Your cooks, your line cooks, your bussers, your dishwashers were all basically, you picked them up from out back of a fucking Home Depot. Come on now.
Let me ask you one question. Have you guys ever heard, maybe in the 1980s, that America is struggling to get farmers? America is struggling to get cooks in restaurants. America is struggling in its agriculture. America is struggling to get factory workers. I mean, America is just struggling. We gotta. Have you ever heard that?
Overseas.
Have you ever heard that? No, we have never struggled. We have over 300 million people in this country. You think we're struggling to find people to work? Of fucking course we're not. Right, but we have to say, no, there's a shortage. No, there's definitely a shortage. Let's go on CNBC. There's a shortage. Like, we must be convinced that the only way that we could possibly farm in this country is by having a bunch of guys from Central America show up who don't speak any English, but who will work longer hours for less pay than the American citizen. And we must allow for these small businesses. I'll tell you one quick story. I know a guy. I was having this conversation with a construction guy. He said, "I'm sorry." He does like contracting work. He said, "I no longer do roofing." He's on the straight and narrow. He doesn't hire illegals. He hires Americans. He says, "I no longer do roofing. The reason why is because my competitor will hire a bunch of illegals, put them up on a roof, and it's dangerous work, and they'll do it and they'll knock it out, right? I don't want to hire illegals, which means that I got to hire Americans. And of course, it's dangerous work. So I got to pay them more to do this dangerous
and uncomfortable work too.
I got to pay the taxes, and I got to pay for their insurance to do this dangerous work as well.
Yep.
So I literally cannot compete against this black market competition. Like, that's just one scenario of one guy who's trying to do the right thing, and everyone else is just like, well, F it. Since they're here, might as well save a bunch of money.
Yeah. It disturbs me.
And that's the type of system that we have.
Yeah. It's really fucked up. Because I mean, my thing is it's also very exploitative.
Yes.
Because it's like, okay, when you like, I want someone who's here, who's struggling. I am 110% all about people making a living that they can, that making money that they can live off of.
Right.
And I'm talking about, and not just something that they can make a living on. I'm talking about having a sense of dignity. Okay. Feeling proud of what they do. And proper compensation is part of that. Okay. Going through the process and going through training, like that's something that matters. If there's one thing that culturally I am like sick to fucking death about, it is this obsession. It is this shortcut culture. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. It's shortcut culture. You got. I'll give I'll give you a great example of this with the New York City subway. Okay. For over a century, the trains up here had a system that worked. Okay. They had a signal system that worked. The 2-block system. Automatic signals operated based on train movement. Okay, so if the block, the way it worked was, you had one train who was on a circuit, and like the next train could not advance until it was like at least two. Like if another train was behind it, came within 2 of those blocks, it would stop. You could not move. Okay, this system worked perfectly for decades. Okay, and then all of a sudden you got CBTC that comes in. Okay, communications based train control. So now you've got people who are working with these. You got people within the subway system who are working with these guys who are putting the system in, and essentially they're getting rid of they're training their systems to essentially do other people's jobs. Okay, so if they're not going to do illegal, so if they're not just going to hire illegals that don't speak English, can't speak English, wouldn't be able to pass a drug test, wouldn't be able to get the certification or the insurance, like we talked about. Okay, they wouldn't be able to pass like federal regulation. What do? You automate it, where you don't have to pay anybody afterwards. You take you take that initial hit of paying and paying the people to implement the system, and then you pay you pay certain people to then operate the system within certain parameters, and then once you get rolling, that's it. Automation, it's like, okay, so if you don't, this is the cruel part that I'm trying to get at. You want to pay low wage to people. You don't want people to have a healthy middle class salary, because people actually being happy, people actually having a decent living for some odd reason just skeeves the fuck out of you, because some people are like that. But instead, you then go to the other extreme. I'd rather pay nobody. I'm going to automate this. I'll get an AI. I'll get some fucking guy. I pay him a little bit of money. And he's got to do is just put a couple prompts in AI, and the shit runs like a top forever. That to me is the ultimate cruelty. Like this whole there's something drastically Malthusian, something very anti-human about all of this. It's like you want to punish everyone else for not be like these people have their perfect lives. They have their perfect circumstances. A lot of these people were born into wealth, into generational wealth. And then they turn right around, and instead of doing things like in the 19th century, where you had like the Henry Bessemers and the John D. Rockefellers and the Andrew Carnegies, who went about actually using their money for good and basically racing each other to see what good they could do. Now you've got billionaires who just want to keep taking and then punishing people for actually wanting decent wages, decent salary, and then you import the third world. I find there's something vile about that. There's something very, very vile about that.
What are we gonna do about it? I mean, you're talking about AI, right? So is it universal basic income that we're gonna have to do? Like, because that's the next question. Like, how are people gonna make money?
Well, that's what they want.
How is that gonna work?
They either want universal basic. The goal eventually is to listen, ladies and gentlemen. The goal eventually is to get people dependent upon the government. They want people dependent upon the government. They want to limit people's movement. They want to limit people's individual movement. That's what all the bike lanes, and that's why, car insurance and gas and everything in the big cities, that's why they're all expensive as shit. Okay. They are intentionally making life miserable. So they want you to opt into your oppression. Okay. And then on top of that, with the disappearance of cash in many places, a lot of places going full cashless, a lot of that's another harbinger of like CBDC, central bank digital currencies. The only thing I can think of when I see all of this stuff happening is I'm just like, you know what? Use discernment. Use discernment. I mean, if we can't stop this thing completely, at least we can vote for people who can stay or be prepared for, for the worst.
But what is I'm serious though, because I think this is a question we're going to have to ask ourselves anyways.
We are.
I don't think this is something that we're going to be able to debate too much anymore. I think AI is coming in a bigger way. People are going to be making money as much as they can because they have the companies and they can do what they want unless we make it illegal. But what are the odds of that happening?
None now.
Probably zero. So what's going to happen what jobs are going to be there for the majority of people, or 30 or 40 or 50% or whatever it is in the future? And what do we do about that? Like, we probably do need to do UBI. Otherwise, what are you going to do? I don't know. So, pay people to be influencers or something. That'd be good for us.
No,
but
we don't need more influencers.
Yeah.
We're good there.
Yeah. So what's the
ruining the New York restaurant scene, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. They ruin a lot of things. But go ahead.
Sorry.
I was gonna say that this is one of those areas when it comes. I'm just gonna use Elon as an example. This is one of those areas where people, in some respect, can praise Elon for certain things that he's done. But what they don't realize is, and they don't think about, is Elon's ultimate objective. Elon's ultimate objective is ultimate efficiency, just for efficiency's sake, which we tell people we want to be more efficient, which sounds good, right? It's kind of like when we go from having to get up and press the button on our TV to the remote, right? That sounds like a good, efficient thing, right? But do I need 85 apps to change the channel on my TV? Well, no. Is that actually making it efficient? Am I just being technological for technological sake? Like, do I need a chip implanted in my brain to change the channel? Would that be more efficient? Like,
do I gotta take a blue pill to get my penis erect?
Right.
Does that make it more efficient?
Exactly.
Something you want to tell us, bro? Bluetooth.
I'm sorry, guys.
But
I'm asking you guys, do I need to do that?
No, you don't have to do that.
Bro.
You don't have to do that.
Anyways, I digress. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
Well, that's ultimately the problem with Elon. Elon wants efficiency for efficiency's sake. Elon thinks that we need driverless vehicles. We need driverless taxis. Why do we need driverless taxis? Who has said, you know what taxis need? Less people. Like, like no one's ever complained about the existence of a person doing a job like driving a vehicle.
Exactly.
This is a serious problem, man. Yeah, I mean, look, there's pros and cons to it. It's not a clear debate, like, clear cut. I mean, there's obviously with driverless cars, there's potential for less car accidents. There's a potential that we have, like, there's a way to share the wealth, I guess, somehow. I mean, the thing is, like, I know it's very utopian and communist type to talk about, way to talk about it, but it's also like, I don't know that there's I don't know it's going to go any other way. So it's like, you got to seriously take that there's gonna be half the population not working, whatever. Like, I was talking about a friend about this the other day, and it's like, I think what you're gonna have to do if it does go this way, and there's a great chance it's going to, you are gonna have to have some kind of UBI, and you're gonna have to, like, pay the people who still need to work, like, say it's garbage men or something like that, or janitors, whatever. Like, you got to pay them a lot more money than most people. Like, they're gonna be the rich people, I think, in a lot of ways, because nobody has to work, but potentially nobody, I mean, in this scenario, nobody would have to work. So the people who actually still have to work, and that might only be 20%, 30% of the population, 40%, who knows? It might get really low. Those people probably need to get paid the most money, because why else are they necessarily going to decide to do that? Especially if you have a whole younger generation who's like, oh, I don't have to work. I could just scroll on my phone like a fucking zombie and play video games and live in the VR, whatever it is. So this is like a real serious issue that I think is going to have to be solved, unless somehow the whole world decides they're going to put the brakes on AI. But I just don't see it.
I don't see that either.
I don't think China, but even if we don't do it somehow, which I think we are going to do it. China is still going to do it. People in probably some Asian countries are still going to do it.
Yep.
So what are we going to,
Well, maybe what we're going through right now is a realignment in many ways.
I hope
so. It's an immigration realignment, and it's talking about being more efficient. By getting rid of people who aren't supposed to be here, who are actually undercutting Americans economically, and we can get into safety and all this other stuff. But we're just speaking about jobs in economics.
Mm-hmm.
We have to remove illegal competition, right? Because obviously jobs are becoming more scarce. So you have to get rid of the illegal competition. That's the first thing. The other thing, I will give Elon credit when it comes to Doge. Doge made me realize that America is fake rich. We've been living off of debt. We've been pretending like we're this wealthy clique. We had, when he came into Doge and they went through this, when they went through the treasury, we have $500 billion in the bank. That's it. We owe $30 trillion. And any other circumstance, if you met someone who had that kind of a ratio, you'd be like, nigga, you broke. Like,
yeah.
I know you. That's like someone who makes $200,000 a year, but they got $1 million in debt or $2 million in debt. You're like,
you broke.
Yeah, that's called broke.
You have a good income, but you're
nice
net.
house.
Right.
You have to sell that.
Garbage.
Yeah.
So we're living beyond our means.
Living beyond.
Is any country not, or any superpower country not, or bigger economy not doing that? I'm not sure. I don't know. Is China?
I don't know. I wouldn't doubt that they are. I wouldn't doubt that they aren't in the.
They're in some debt, I'm sure.
In the debt arena, but ours is tremendous, and it's because specifically how the world was structured around us. How even the UK was getting money for the BBC from us through USAID. Why is USAID giving money to the BBC?
Crazy.
Like, does any other, why in USA was just the funnel just to throw money all over the world for whatever project, and we are broke. We're broke. And everyone's just getting, don't worry about it. Here's 500,000. Here's 2 million. Here's 300,000. Like, we're just throwing money all over the place. And you know what? We don't even check to see if it worked anyways.
Exactly.
Like, we're just,
because if you look, that it meant accountability.
Right.
You can't look, but and remember, everything that was done with USAID, we're at a point now with USAID where we're literally learning that some of the late night TV shows were funded by this shit.
That's crazy, man.
Stephen Coleman, how does a fucking guy like Howard Stern end up with a $500 million deal?
I'm serious, right? Who the hell's on Sirius?
No one fucking listens to Sirius XM unless you're in a car. Unless you're in a vehicle with satellite radio already.
Why would you not just have Spotify?
And then once you find out who actually fucking founded Sirius XM, then you'll be disgusted and don't want to deal with it.
Who did?
Oh, you didn't know?
No.
Martine Rothblatt.
Who?
Martine Rothblatt was one of the
Who's
founders.
this person? I'm not familiar with them. I don't think.
Martine Rothblatt is one of the largest financiers of gender cultism.
Oh.
He wrote a book called From Transgender to Transhumanism. Yeah, he wrote that book. This guy is currently on the board of the Mayo Clinic. He was put there on the Mayo Clinic. He was put there at the Mayo Clinic to essentially to promote gender affirming care. Quote, scare quotes like a motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah. Martine Rothblatt was one of the founders of Sirius XM Radio. Despicable.
Yeah. And then you had Howard Stern going like kind of woke, at least kind of woke, right? Definitely full COVID derangement syndrome.
Yeah, my
TDS as well.
But anyways, I want to get to this because I don't, like I said, I don't know how much time we have with Adam, but the last couple of weeks we've been doing all sorts of stuff, been going out, having like a great time. But now we've come to realize something about the last 10 years or so. We really have been the reason why things are as crazy as they are is because for the last several years, ladies and gentlemen, we've been lied to. We've been told that things were a certain way by the powers that ran this world. And instead of letting someone who was duly elected run the country according to the will of the people, elites in every single corner of our society, leftist elites in every corner of our society, began their takeover of everything. And no, I'm talking in a lot of generalities, but usually these things start with lies. Okay? Most of these movements begin with lies. Donald Trump did the unthinkable by being a truth teller, an inconvenient truth teller. And what he did was unthinkable in the eyes of the powers that run this world. We were told that this man, everything that the Democrats said about this man was a lie. And it all started with Russiagate.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes.
Better. Yeah.
Yes. From the New York Post.
Pull it up.
Headline: Russiagate, from the New York Times, from the New York Post editorial board. Russiagate was never anything more than Hillary Clinton's paid for lies. I'll read a little bit of this. Newly declassified. This is written July 31st. Newly declassified intelligence brings fresh, hard proof that Hillary Clinton's 2016 campaign completely cooked up Russiagate, a total lie that had top of intelligence officials nonetheless proceeded to amplify, and that all too many Democrats still believe. These memos from the first half of 2016 center on confidential conversations between members of the Democratic National Committee and top staff at George Soros's Open Society Foundations. And the info is damning. Julie, 6, says it will be a long-term affair to demonize Putin and Trump. One's run quote of July 25th. Now it is good for a post-convention bounce. Later, the FBI will put more oil on the fire. That shows a clear expectation that government agencies would be colluding in the scheme, making it far more than just a campaign trick. Not only did the memos, I didn't want to skip a paragraph, yet the campaign's plans included raising the theme of Putin's support for Trump and subsequently steering public opinion toward the notion that it needs to equate Russia influence campaigns with actual hacking of voting machines. Not only did the memos envision the FBI eventually helping out, that later happened under Bureau boss Jim Comey and his number 2, Andrew McCabe.
Man, they have some incredible foresight, man. How they know the FBI was gonna quote pour oil on the fire?
Pure coincidence, guys.
Your fucking
It's a good guess.
Your coincidence. That's a great fucking guess.
Yeah, Nostradamus over here.
And what makes me so what incenses me the most, guys. I'll get your matter of fact. I'll start with you, Adam. What do you think of all of this? Because I know I don't know how closely you followed this, but I really want to hear what you got to say, and then Nick, I'll let you can go afterwards.
And just so you know, I probably have like 5-10 more minutes. All right, I'll say this.
You already broke the show, by the way. Go ahead, dude.
Destroyed. No, I will say that when all of this was going down, I was a Democrat, and I thought I was being informed by watching CNN, MSNBC, especially MSNBC.
Oh, yeah.
And I was always like, if presented with information, I would consider it. My biggest issue was that I thought this was it. And that was my biggest issue at the time.
Yeah.
So anyways, I remember watching for well over a year on different programs. I remember, occasionally clicking through in The View, Joy Behar saying that Robert Mueller is a saint. They're going to find that the smoking gun is coming. Like, they're going to go. They went through all of this. Someone actually showed me a picture where someone took like Catholics have the saints on the candles. So they made a saint of Robert Mueller.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wow.
I never saw that.
They've made money house blessings. Democrats made money house blessing candles out of Anthony Fauci, out of Hillary Clinton, out of Stacey Abrams, out of Barack Obama. Yeah.
Did they do one for Luigi Mangione too?
They
Or
sure
there's
fucking
at least there's a meme. I don't know if
Who's,
there was
Gretchen Whitmer. They did it. They did one for her too. Go ahead, dude.
Yeah, exactly. So ultimately, I'm watching as they're like, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, it's going to happen. And then Robert Mueller stands up there and effectively says, we don't have dick. This man had carte blanche to investigate whatever he wanted, all types of money. He could go wherever he wanted to, talk to whoever he wanted to, dig into all this different stuff. And he came back with nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now, he didn't want to dress it up and he dressed it up and he didn't want to explicitly say I had nothing. But lo and behold, what he is saying is actually there's nothing. And I remember the next day, I think I was switched on to The View for a minute, and I heard Joy Behar say, well, he's a Republican anyways. Wait a minute.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Wait.
I thought he was a saint.
I thought he was a saint. He was a Boy Scout. This guy, he's going to dig it up. Forget party lines. He's a great guy. He's going to find it. There's definitely there. These people are going on and on about pissing on hookers in Russia. Like, this is stuff that you write in like dumb novels. And these people actually believe that. In tabloids, exactly.
The
in
National
tabloids.
Enquirer or something, yeah.
First off, let me just state, I never thought he pissed on hookers. I thought that was like.
I think he might have actually. I don't think that's necessarily not true. But who gives a shit?
Right.
It's like,
listen.
What's that to do with me?
Right.
Well, in our country.
Not just that, but like, listen, it's the hookers' fault they got pissed on.
Yeah, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
Remember, listen. Huey Freeman, Riley Freeman taught us that when you see pee, you move.
Oh.
That's
Unless
deep.
y'all don't remember that. Y'all don't remember that. Y'all don't remember that. Or do you?
I'm not sure that I'm not familiar with that reference.
The Boondocks.
Oh, I never watched.
Adam should know.
Yeah.
Black as I'm black.
Yeah. Yeah.
The racism on this show.
Yes.
Anyways.
Yes.
But no.
Please. Sorry.
I was gonna say. So that's when like the wheels in my head started turning. Like something doesn't seem right. How do you go from some R. Kelly episode? How do you go from the man's a saint Oh, he will find it to the very next day. He doesn't say the thing you want to hear. F this guy. He was garbage anyways. That was just like a whiplash for me. And that was the point where I was like, something ain't right. And the fact that you can still hear, I call him Blue Anon at this point. You can hear Blue Anon talking about
that's perfect.
You can hear them talking about the wildest and craziest conspiracy theories revolving around Russia, even though there are plenty of times that Trump has been antagonistic towards Russia, whether it's his first term in this term, that you matter of fact, he was part of giving sanctions towards Russia. I thought this is the guy who got him into office. Like, it's just common sense loss. Like,
I also with the Russian
Ranger syndrome.
With real quick with that Russian thing, I also thought it's like, well, first of all, Trump's accused of being a narcissist and all that, and he might have narcissistic tendencies. That I could see that. So do a lot of politicians, but if they're saying that he's Putin's puppet, it's like, so now he's the narcissistic president of the United States. Why does he have to remain Putin's puppet? If he's the president of the United States, it's like he's in a much more powerful position than Putin. So I'd be like, I don't work for you anymore, but bro, like, you're gonna do what I say. You know what I mean? Or what is he like? Is he like a Russian? Is he born in Russia and he's like loyal to the Russian country? That doesn't really make sense to me. Never made sense to me. Why would he want to be second fiddle to anybody? He's the president of the United States. That's the top leadership role as far as power goes, as far as military might. So
I think
you can have Putin assassinated probably pretty easily if you really wanted to.
I think what makes this all the more disturbing is that we elected these people. Let's take some accountability for a second. Like Americans, voted for these. Well, we didn't vote for Hillary Clinton, but at the end of the day,
I'm with her.
We have to understand that George Carlin was absolutely right when he said that if you come from a selfish culture, I'm trying to remember exactly how he said it. It was like, if you come from like selfish, like entitled leadership requires selfish, entitled people or something. Like, I cannot remember exactly.
It's like he said, I remember one thing he said about this. He says maybe this is just the best we could do, folks.
Exactly.
Maybe this is America.
This is us. Exactly. and I think about that a lot, as especially like in places like here in New York City, where we're dealing with the I'm with her people, like on steroids. I am disgusted because I was a fervent Democrat. Like, I voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016. I had Trump derangement syndrome real bad. And then I voted for Joe Biden in 2020. I will admit, Russiagate the whole Russia story made no sense to me either. This was honestly, what if the whole Russiagate thing was one of the first tests of, are you willing to believe in absurdity so that we can get you out, so that we can get you to commit atrocities? Think about it. If you believe that trans women are women, and you won't, and to even question something like that drives you batty to the point of anger and violence and other dysregulation, right? Why wouldn't you believe that Trump is Putin's puppet? That Trump is, a Russian asset. He's a Russian bot.
Yeah.
You notice how like so many people on Twitter and now on the X, they get on here and they start talking about how they start calling anybody who disagrees with them a Russian bot. Just like anybody who disagrees with you, when it comes to, if you just won't call a man a woman, they'll say, oh, well, you're a Nazi.
Yeah.
Right. It's the same thing. So then you think about COVID, think about the other absurdities. Masking, social distancing. We'll stand 6 feet apart. We'll watch grandma wither away behind a sheet of fucking plastic. We'll hug each other on stage through sheets of plastic. While our nurses dance outside of
that's crazy.
Dance
doing
out
TikTok fucking choreography.
TikTok dances and other choreography.
People are dying in the other room.
Right, in the other room, or those hospitals would be completely empty.
Absurd narcissism now with that.
Think about it.
Yeah.
It's the absurdities that we've been fed for the last 15 years. And then we wonder why another absurdity. That any police, that any interaction with the police, if you're a black person, will almost certainly end in your death.
Yeah.
Wait, so that's not true?
But think about that. But now you got people fighting with police. So you believe the absurdities.
Well, you make them scared. Make black people scared to death, man. I mean, I'm sure, like, if they believe that, they're like, shit, man. If I do anything wrong at all, there's like a freaking 25% chance I'm gonna get shot or something like that. You know? It's like that's not good. And then it might have their fight or flight going, and then maybe they don't want to go to with the cops. They're gonna want to get arrested.
I'll tell you this, just so you guys know, and I gotta go after I say this.
Okay.
I watch a lot of body cam footage. I will tell you, people are not afraid of the cops. The guys who say when they run from the cops, they have to chase them and they catch them, and the cops ask them, "Why'd you run?" And they say, "I was scared." The narrator comes in. That's when they found guns and drugs in the car. Yep. Like, no. You were scared because you're a criminal.
Yes. He might have priors too.
Right. Trust and believe.
I got priors. I got warrants. I got 2 drugs, and I got like 2 guns.
I'd be scared too.
And half a body in the trunk.
Yes.
Yeah. A lot of these people are not afraid of the cops.
Yeah.
They say wild stuff. If you are truly afraid of someone, you know what you do? You shut the fuck up. But they're not. They're not afraid of the cops. They're the cop. And what's amazing is that the push for body cams on cops has actually backfired on the people who wanted it, because they were like, it's going to expose all of them. And you know what it did? It actually made us empathetic for law enforcement officers.
Wow, that's a good point.
And I'm just like, I wouldn't want to do that job. And like the shit that they have to do, just people. I was watching these 2 Hispanic dudes in New Mexico arrest this drunk, belligerent lady, and she's telling them to go back to Mexico. Yeah, and she's insulting them and all. And you know what they had to do? They just sat there and took it. And they're like, it's just Tuesday.
Yeah, it's part of the job, man. Sadly.
That's true. Yo, Adam, I want to thank you again. Like, you have been a great friend. I consider you a brother, and I greatly appreciate your insights on the show. We are blessed because of you, man, and I greatly appreciate your time. Please give my love to Michelle and to Bella. I apologize for keeping you long, but yo, are you working on anything at the moment?
I'm always working on stuff. Just follow my Substack, adambcoleman.substack.com, for any updates, and follow me on Twitter at wrong_speak, and get my book, Children Left Behind, the new book, or Black Victim and Black Victor, my old book. And if you're looking for a photographer, a videographer for an event, send me a message. You can send me an email, or you can send me a DM. My DMs are open.
There we go. My brother, thank you so much for coming on to the show tonight. Adam B. Coleman.
Thanks, Adam.
Thank you again.
Great stuff as always.
Man, we really appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Thank you so much, brother. All right.
Yeah, I wanted to say too about what we just talked about. The one thing that comes to mind when we see like this cover up and everything, trying to distract from Hillary's emails, trying to basically sabotage the Trump administration, is I think it makes a lot more sense now that they tried to kill him. Somebody tried to kill him last summer. You know what I mean? It's like, like shit. Because like now we're going, if he gets elected, this is going to come out. They're going to look into it, and there's going to be some consequences for us. And if this is real, and it looks like the emails at least are real, but we'll see. I don't know. It makes sense as to why they'd be like, well, let's just see if we can let somebody shoot him in the head or something like that, so we don't have to deal with any of this.
He was not supposed to leave Butler, Pennsylvania alive, bro.
I don't think so, man. I
Trump
really don't.
was not supposed to leave Butler, PA
He
alive.
could be conspiracy theorist, but we all saw what we saw, man, and we know we're seeing this.
Yeah. And the amount, and I will never, and like, bro, I will never forget like the amount of people who said that Trump that it was all staged, and I'm like, why in
that's crazy.
God's name?
He's just that quick, man. He knows when to move.
Like that. Why would people say something as absurd as that? What?
And they killed the guy behind him. It's all part of the.
Exactly.
It's all part of the hoax. The poor fireman in front of his family.
Anyways,
bananas. People will believe what they want to believe, man. It's that was and the funny thing I wanted to say too before, like with what Adam was saying at the same time, and I kind of did have Trump derangement syndrome too at the time, like during this whole Russiagate thing. Yeah, I mean, I was really worried about Trump, especially after his Republican National Convention speech. I was like, oh man, like, because I was on the left and I was looking at it. At first I thought he was kind of like, be that year I was like, oh, he's funny, he's making fun of all the Republicans I hate, calling Marco Rubio little Marco and Lying Ted and all this stuff. It's hilarious. It was like wrestling, right? Yeah. And if you don't like the Republicans, it's like beautiful. Like, oh, look at they're making fun of this guy, that guy, and that's where I was at the time. But then he did his speech, and then I was like, "Oh my god, like this is real." And I kind of started to get like the fascist, like, "Oh my god, you probably felt similar." So, "Oh my god, it's like he's a fascist, and he's gonna when he becomes president, it's gonna be something almost like Mussolini or something like that, right? Maybe Hitler." Which obviously that didn't quite materialize the first time.
Yeah.
So far, it hasn't really materialized this time. So I was worried, and so I kind of had TDS. But even when this stuff came out, I was not interested. I don't know what it was. My brothers were like other people, my family were like watching the whole thing, and I'm just like, you know what, man? Let me know when all this is over with, because I don't know. I'm not. This isn't really interesting to me, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like, and then of course nothing really came of it. And it's like, of course they would have tried to nail him and arrest him or keep him barred from being president or impeach him and finish, and kick him out of office if there was something there. I mean, right? Intelligence was FBI is all. It seemed like a collusion with the Obama administration. So I mean, they didn't just let him off the hook, I don't think. So it means that there wasn't anything there, obviously. And it's just, I'm personally glad I didn't pay attention to any of it, because it seems like it was horseshit.
It was.
Waste my time with it at all. Like, I don't even really know what the hell it was about, half of it. Like, I just know that they said that like somebody met with Trump or something like that, and there was like Russian agents or something met with Trump. And it's like, okay, whatever. Like, we'll see. Let me know when it's over. I can't be following this whole fucking OJ trial of Trump for years. And I'm so glad I didn't.
You know what really bothered me? One of the things that just really, really got me angry, and this was already after my Trump derangement syndrome had gone away. The January 6th shit really pissed me off. Because it's like, okay, you had the opportunity. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what the three things that cured my Trump derangement syndrome. The January 6th commission was absolutely appalling. When you have to, and here's how I knew it was absurd. When they hired an ABC News producer to put together their evidence. Oh, yeah. They hired a former ABC News editor to put together their dossier, and that was supposed to be what the American people were supposed to believe. We were supposed to just drink all that in. and they never shut up about it. They didn't shut up about that for the first half of Biden's presidency.
I know.
They had it.
It was like the Russian collusion thing. It was just every fucking day.
Every fucking
for
day.
like at least 2 years. At least 2 years, I think.
But you know what happened that really just kind of that let me know that they were just all full of shit at that time? Abbygate. The Afghanistan
withdrawal. Yeah.
The blatant incompetence.
Yeah, that was rough.
The gross incompetence of that whole ordeal.
Yeah, that's what you always say is the thing that kind of changed that kind of was like your red pill almost, right?
Yeah. Like you guys, you really like
that's funny because I don't think that would probably be most people's red pill,
bro.
I don't think that was probably most people's red pill. It's interesting that was for you. Maybe because you're a military guy. Maybe that's what it was.
I am former military.
Maybe that's what it is. Because I don't hear. I mean, I think most people are kind of like, what the fuck was that about? But I don't think most people probably got switched from that. Switched over from that.
I don't think so either.
That's funny. So I think that's kind of unique for you. But I could see that as a military man, you're like, how the hell that happened? And what if that was me over there? What if that was my brothers over there?
Oh, and Shannon Heron, who has been providing so many comments tonight. Thank you, baby. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, Shannon.
What about the 1 hour timer on the pipe bomb that was placed the night before January 6th? Yeah.
1 hour pipe bomb. What happened?
I heard about that. I know some pipe bombs were found like after like after the initial riot had taken place. But yeah, and Shannon's also an Army vet. Thank you, love, for your service. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Shannon. Interesting.
Listen, the fact that we have been lied to so much by the powers that run this world. And I think that something else, let me back up real quick. I wanted to show you something. One of the things that we were talking about earlier about illegal immigration. Because there's the automation part, right? You mentioned this whole CBTC shit. But then there's this that I came across this week. This, you're gonna, I don't know if you've seen this yet. So now they've got in La Quinta Inns, right? In Miami, Florida, you've got hotel check-in by kiosk. And no, it's not what you think. Have a look at this, buddy.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Lose one.
It's like remote?
Yep.
Wow.
Please wait while we process your registration form. Please note that we have a strict policy of no smoking, no pets, and no visitors allowed in any of our guest rooms.
Yeah, no humans either.
Signature must match the one on your ID. Using your finger, please sign where it says guest signature when you see the form on the screen.
Look at this shit.
All right, sir. I will just process your room listing, which contains
So those are supposed to be saving money by replacing workers with like AI, but that's not AI. That's just a remote worker from abroad, basically.
Yeah. So now you've got an Indian doing your booking in certain hotels just by kiosk. Like, how much more of this anti-human shit do we have to deal with?
Certainly anti-American too. I mean,
it's so
Americans can use those jobs.
Shannon says it's like that in Vegas without the talking. What? I haven't been to Vegas in over 15 years.
I've been in a while.
I have heard the shit that I've heard about Vegas these days is like it's so dead, bro. Like I really like. Maybe we should do like a show about just how bad off Vegas is. But anywho, let me move on real quick. I wanted to show you that because it was just like, ugh.
I think before we move on from January 6th, so I think one of the things that I didn't really follow all that either. Like I was very disappointed with January 6th because by then I was like on the conservative side, and of course I was like, oh man, I saw that, I was like, this is terrible. Of course the footage was really damning right at the time when it was live, and I was like, this is going to be used. As I predicted, it's going to be used to hammer the conservative Republicans over the head and anybody in the right and anybody MAGA over the head as, insurrectionists and everything for the rest of our lives, right? And they did. But what drove me nuts about it was afterwards, like, as we talked about, it was like 2, 3. I mean, it ended up being at least 4 years because they took a little bit of a break of talking about it every single day. But then, like, as soon as election season came on, then they started kind of talking about it every single day again, like reminding everybody, well, there was also January 6th and Trump was trying to incite an insurrection like every day leading up to the election for like a year and a half, I think.
Yeah.
But what made me mad about that, it's like, so there was one, even if everything that they said happened and the way they made it look, it's like there was one day of like, MAGA conservatives, whatever, and probably a lot of fringe ones as well. If everything they said was true of them, like, they got a little violent, they tried to break in, they were maybe going after people, at least they wanted to destroy some things. Not good behavior. But what happened in 2020 and 2021? That was happening like every fucking night in like Portland and Seattle and across cities across America all the time during the George Floyd summer for like a year, at least a year. And then in Portland, I think it still happens like all the fucking time, where they're like firebombing state houses, destroying people's personal businesses, destroying people's, all different businesses, looting them. It's like, how is, so it's I mean, they are doing, it was government buildings. So what's the difference? It's Congress versus other government buildings and other people's private property.
Yeah.
For like a whole year. But there's absolutely no footage of that for the most part from CNN, MSNBC, no talking about it. Not much consternation about it. I think that is the word. Not much people saying that it's bad. Sometimes they were encouraging it, right? And I couldn't stand the utter hypocrisy and blindness about that. It's like, conservatives have a bad night if that's what happened. And later on, we found out it seems like that there was like, federal agents trying to promote things and trying to push people in a certain direction. I think that looks like that was actually the case. And who would doubt that they would do that? Like federal agents and like, CIA and intelligence. Who would doubt that they would do things like? There's plenty of things that they've done that are fucking insane and terrible in the last several decades. So we know that last century. So it's like one bad day versus like years of bad days from the left. Yeah. It's obnoxious.
It is obnoxious, and I'm over it. I'm over it all. Oh God, what else are we gonna talk about tonight?
So we had you got the list, right?
Yeah, I got.
Okay.
Yeah. So apparently, hot chicks in jeans. Back. Sydney Sweeney broke the fucking internet, bro.
Oh yeah, that's like
she broke the internet, and people are pissed. People are pissed. Oh, no, we're not playing you. God, like this, the deranged. Okay, so now we've got Sweeney, we've got Sydney Sweeney derangement syndrome.
There we go.
And all because
prepared to see the Fourth Reich, guys.
The Fourth Reich. Here we go. Look.
Hands are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My jeans are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great jeans.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. That's
hell yeah. You kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Who wrote that script, man? Goebbels?
I'm pretty sure he did. I'm sure he did.
Who wrote that? Was
my God. You could see the swastika. Like the swastika like just in the air. It was just all over the place. Oh my God.
So it was, what was the they said that she was it was a Nazi propaganda because
propaganda because
her genes, and she's blonde and white.
Genes. You didn't no, she has great genes. J-E-A-N-S, not G-E-N-E-S. You fucking retard.
It's called a play on words, guys.
Me right now, it's a play on words. It's a play on words, and you guys are morons. You get like these people have completely dysregulated over.
Totally.
They have completely dysregulated over this ad. I've seen all sorts of just nuttiness from all of the usual suspects, from the blue-haired land whales to the body to the black body positivity fat fucks, like to Beyonce doing a thing with Levi's right away as like a counter to it, and Beyonce. I mean, again, I've never even heard of this chick Beyonce. Like, is she famous? I've never heard of her. Like, I think she sings.
I mean, it seems like I think the media won't let us, like, they won't really show anything by Beyonce. They won't let her put her on TV or award shows. She's just oppressed. She's oppressed, and there's a glass ceiling because she's black and a woman, that she's not really famous, not really successful.
Yeah, I mean, apparently, if you're black, I mean, that's the only fucking entertainer that that they talk about. Like, it's like, well, if you black, you're just automatically supposed to know who Beyonce is. I'm like, well, I don't know who the fuck this bitch is. Anyways,
Beyonce, I mean, she's like a prom performer.
Yeah, but like, but then
this white supremacist country.
Right, but Levi's does like a counter to American Eagle, and it's like, okay, but then Beyonce looks. I mean, if we're gonna keep it like $1,000, Beyonce. Hold on, I'm gonna type it in real quick. Beyonce didn't look all that different. Like okay, so
she's been looking whiter and whiter in recent years. I feel like Beyonce.
Yeah. So my thing is this, right? So you mad at a white girl, Sydney Sweeney, okay? You mad at a white girl, talking about her good genes. But then you bring this, but then you go and you just completely bite like I hate biting, bro. I
know, I hate that shit.
So you go and do this, right? Let me add this here.
Oh, come on, it's the same.
Like, down to the fucking pose and everything. Come on.
Yeah, and the outfit too is almost the goddamn same, man. I mean,
come on, y'all.
And she's blonde, and they made her real white looking too.
Yeah. And
like, are they trying to remake the ad? I don't know what.
Yeah, and look at this shit. Look at this shit. Cowboy car. Beyonce's ad isn't promoting eugenics. Hope this helps. You fucking idiot. You guys, like, seriously. I get it. Right? I get it. At the end of the day, it's two clothing companies that are trying to sell you clothes, right? They're trying to sell you nice clothes. I prefer Levi's because American Eagle. I'm a fat fuck. Like, Levi's is great for big guys like me. Okay. But at the end of the day, you've got American Eagle and Levi Strauss and Company. They're trying to sell you clothes. And so what they're trying to do is they're trying to sell you clothes by selling you controversy, which is honestly good. I mean, it's how they used to. It's how businesses used to do it, right? Like, there would be conflict between the two, and they would compete. It's called competition. It's wonderful. It's actually very, very good for business in that regard. Okay. And they're doing this because they did what Christopher Hitchens, because what they did in years past, and what some companies still do, is they sell virtue, which is what the whole which fell on its ass with the whole Dylan Mulvaney thing. You put Dylan Mulvaney on a Bud Light can, you got this weird fuck on a.
Oh wait, that's Dylan Mulvaney. That's that beautiful woman, right?
Who's the biggest fucking cosplayer I've ever seen in my life. Dylan Mulvaney disgusts me.
Bubbly.
Disgusts me. Okay. But apparently this so you got this white woman, Alyssa Heinerscheid, like this all happened last year. They sold Virtue. Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars are still Disney are stuck in this model of we are selling Virtue. Christopher Hitchens was the one who first identified this. Selling Virtue. Major League Soccer.
I'm not buying it, man.
Going after you.
Yeah.
Major League Soccer, in order to get the same weirdo asses into seats, what do they sell? Virtue. You have to have the correct political opinions. And if you have the correct political opinions, that means we have the correct political opinions. And so you like leftist shit? We like leftist shit. Buy some jeans, money, please. Like that's basically what they've done. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for them.
Yeah.
None of this worked out.
Nobody liked it in the beginning, in the first place. Nobody liked it in the first place. No. And then they just kept on doing it for like 10 fucking years. And it's like, I think people are just done pretending now.
Yeah.
They're done, everybody's done pretending.
All this fucking ESG money.
Yeah.
All these ESG contingent lines of credit that are keeping the lights on in the fucking place and keeping these companies solvent. Oh, great. So you're going to get 40 billion. You're going to get like a few $1 billion from BlackRock, but then or from Grant Thornton, but then they're going to want you to jump through all of these hoops and have all of these quotas and all these fucking metrics for how much degeneracy and leftist values that you can put that you can foist on the American public.
Yeah, I mean, how many goddamn ads do we need to see? Beauty ads for clothing or beauty or health of like, obese, like you say, land whales, land monsters, or trans quote unquote trans men with fucking tit scars, and they're fat and not the most attractive people. Sorry to say, exactly. And it's like we've put up with that for like fucking 10 years now. We can't have like one white girl that's popular, that people are famous, and she has classically good looks and natural, beautiful, voluptuous hooters, and like people. Exactly. That's what people like. That men like that. Sorry, that's how men have been forever.
Exactly,
and also women like that. By the way,
you really. And matter of fact,
women like that shit. Women love beautiful women. Women, check how many people follow beautiful women. I don't really follow too many girls on Instagram because I don't need the distractions. Not that I don't like to look, but I just don't. But there's a lot of women who follow, like, especially like the Kardashians, for example. That's mostly women following them. And those girls are constantly showing off their bodies, constantly basically half naked. And so this is everybody loves beauty. Everybody loves female beauty. Everybody, pretty much, men and women. So that's why it used to be that case. They would always be in the ads, always in the magazines, always in the commercials, always in the movies. The leading ladies are gorgeous, right? Exactly. Forever it's been that way, and so it's like that's just human nature. When people are going to get that, it's not cultural, it's not some patriarchal oppression bullshit. It is what people like. Both sexes actually like that. They don't like seeing the unhealthy people or whatever, people with scars on their or people just there because they're fucking a certain identity. It's like it's ridiculous. People like beautiful, and people like beautiful people of all races, by the way. Like look throughout history. My girl Foxy Brown back. What's her name? Pam Grier.
Yeah,
from the 70s.
I don't understand.
She's bad as fuck.
I don't understand. Like, one of the things that, and listen, beauty is absolutely in the eye of the beholder, right? But let's be very clear. When something is truly beautiful, it doesn't need to be pushed very hard.
That's right.
Calvin Klein gave us this shit.
This is what the kind of stuff I was thinking about exactly. Oh man, that's
Calvin Klein gave us that shit.
It's like gruesome. Like I can't stand. I really can't stand seeing like people who are like made to look like women, but they have hair all over their bodies and a beard. It's just like it's grotesque.
But I tell you why.
It's unnatural.
I'll tell you
Totally
why.
unnatural. Like a fat girl is one thing. A fat woman's one thing, but like a fat, obvious male with yeah, whatever that was, it's like an abomination. Honestly, I'm sorry.
It is. But understand, the point of that is to demoralize and to debase and to turn and to invert one's perception of beauty.
Yeah.
A lot of people are pissed off at Tucker Carlson these days. And I think, and I've said this before, but I think Tucker Carlson was absolutely right on the money when he said that beauty, it connects us to the divine.
Yes, that's 100% true.
Okay. Beauty connects us to the divine. That which is ugly connects us to Satan.
Yeah, that would be the opposite.
There
Yeah.
is something inherently satanic about this nastiness. That is not that is something that turns you inward.
And I think the satanic element of it, Isaiah, is just to say it, like it's not like anybody who say, some people were born with like hormones that are not so great or whatever, so it makes them fat, it makes them a little hairier. Like some women have that, that sort of thing going on. I don't think you're saying, and we're not saying that that's satanic, but what it is when it's intentionally done like this, I think is when it becomes like very seems wrong about it, honestly, where it's like, some people are just unlucky and they're born physically, like a boy with like a freaking like the werewolf syndrome shit, right? That kind of thing. But when it's somebody's like intentionally kind of perverting biology and being like, yeah, I'm a man, but I'm gonna grow breasts and stuff, and you're gonna think I'm beautiful and I have a huge beard and a huge hairy chest, and it's like that's like a perversion of nature, of like God's design, of natural biology, of typical male and female traits. And I think that's what you're talking about. And I agree. It's like you're kind of like playing God in like the opposite direction of the way we were supposed to be looking.
Yeah.
And what we're supposed to find attractive, and we're supposed to find supposed to find healthy, because it is usually a sign of health and all that.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Like the Shannon says hurting children is the work of the devil. Absolutely.
100%. Yeah.
This is what I mean. Again, there is a spirit of inversion amongst us in our society. I've been wanting to talk about this for a minute, and I know we've got some other stuff to get to. I don't know if we're going to get to it tonight, especially with some of the stuff that we talked about earlier. There is a spirit of inversion that is currently in our world these days. When I see images like that, it reminds me of that. Good is bad, bad is good, up is down, down is up, is right. Like
dismantle the nuclear family.
Dismantle the nuclear family.
Single mothers are just as good as mothers and fathers. Mothers could be fathers, fathers could be mothers, men could be women, women could be men.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's not true. None of that shit's true.
Spirit of inversion
in
our society right now. You have parents treating their children like shit, their adult children like shit, like they're supposed to be subservient, right? Like they're supposed to be like their entire lives are supposed to be total subservience. And then you got mothers giving birth to daughters and then eventually becoming their very first bully. I heard that statement made before. This is a spirit of inversion. A spirit of inversion that is going on. That
goes both ways too, Isaiah.
Yeah.
I mean, because like we also have this big spirit of and recent generations, especially of like kids being worshipped by the parents. That's also not good either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like where like the kid is like the parents are scared to upset the kid and the kid's making the rules in the house. And that's absolutely not what should be going on either. So and what you said is right as well. But it goes both ways. That's the inversion. Like there's got to be a balance. There's got to be a mutual respect. There's got to be knowing what the roles should be. And we used to know that stuff. They used to not be hard. They used to not be hard. Like that was just human wisdom, and it's all been inverted.
Yeah.
To your point.
Yeah. I mean, and again, it's like there's enmity being put, and then like you said, either there's a worship of children, this perverse worship of children to the point of some type of sexualizing and pedestalizing.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Or there's just an outright hatred of your child.
Yeah.
Parents that like literally hate the fuck out of their kids. Okay. That even in adulthood, right, still desire their children to be up under their thumb for no other reason at all, for no reason except I have to feel superior.
Yeah, it's unhealthy.
I hate what's going on in our society right now. And again, it's not just with families. It's in our entire culture. Manhood is treated. We went from toxic masculinity, everybody agreeing that women, that men beating up on a woman, okay, or otherwise doing something violent to women, which no one ever questioned the wrongness of, right? All of this stuff became toxic masculinity, right? They dropped that term on us. And then slowly, well, not slowly, but over the course of 10 years, decided we're just going to call any expression of traditional manhood problematic and quote unquote toxic. Which, of course, street harassment. Remember when everybody was like, "Well, you'll stop catcalling and doing all the like stop catcalling." And I remember whole nonprofits. There's one in particular I could think of that's no longer in existence. Holla Back Baltimore, right? This group of feminists, predominantly, overwhelmingly white feminists, who were doing everything that they could, basically to raise awareness of catcalling. And then you remember that video a few years ago of the woman who walked past construction sites and basically dared guys to talk to, like to holler at her. Now you have, then if you don't have the troons out there who love the catcalling, right? Because it feeds their gender nonsense, their autogynephilia. You got middle-aged women out here dressing all kinds of crazy, going on social media talking about how come no guy, you see me dressed up, I'm all dressed up, I ain't got nowhere to go, and I'm all dressed up, like, come find me, men. Well, who's gonna want to find you when y'all chased men away for 15, 20 years?
Yeah.
This spirit, again, it's this spirit.
That's a serious problem, like in general.
It's this spirit of inversion. Ugly is beautiful. Fat is healthy. Okay? Cars, you don't need the individual movement. No, we need to track your every move. You can take the train. We're going to tax you on top of the taxes you already pay on the roads, because we want to take your car from you, or we want you to give up your car, because cars, and here's the phrase that they use, the inversion is cars ruin cities. Cars ruin cities. Oh, you mean, but you guys just been saying that for like 2-3 fucking years. Meanwhile, entire metropolises like New York City were built with cars in, well, not originally, but you have entire cities laid out that cater to cars. And now you want to take people out of their cars. You want people to take public transit everywhere, even if they don't have a fucking public transit system. Again, it's this spirit of inversion. We are in the upside down. And it frightens me, honestly. Because here's the thing. We need to be very, very clear-headed about what's happening in our country. We need to be very, very clear-headed about what's happening in the world around us. You cannot do that if you are inverted. You cannot do that if you have a spirit of confusion.
Yeah. It's already hard enough when you don't. Seeing this stuff for what it is and trying to get a big mental picture of how everything's connected and what the future might hold is already difficult enough as it is if you've done everything right.
Yeah.
If you exercise most human wisdom and have great science, great technology, everybody's educated, everybody's got pretty good manners, all of that stuff, right? Like how things probably used to be. I don't know, in before the freaking 60s in a lot of ways. I mean, how things were kind of a lot more in order, and people kind of were a little bit more religious and stuff like that. People had more a sense of meaning and purpose and all that, and duty and civics, all that, right? So even then it was hard. I mean, even then it was like, all right, what's going to happen next? What do we have to prepare for? We have enemies. We have always constantly people trying to be, take advantage of us. So we have parasites like in universities, for example, like Jordan Peterson talked about it, how like wherever there's big stores of value, there's a lot of parasites that will come in and try to suck the blood out of it, suck all the money. So you have the bureaucratic class, making it public education, or a higher education, I should say, and public education, get increasingly more and more expensive in higher education, especially, and then and with less value, less actual education.
Yeah.
I mean, just turning kids into activists, right? Marxist activists. So yeah, to your point, like it was already, life is already hard enough as it is, but when you're doing everything right. So when you're living in a world of disorientation, of inversion, of anti-wisdom, anti-morality in a lot of ways, like it's very disorienting, especially in this time of huge flux of technology and adapting to it, to AI and to social media, distracting you all the time and making people addicted to it. It's a very disorienting time.
Yeah. It is. So there is something else. We can switch gears for a second. Apparently, well, we have the opportunity to celebrate diversity. Okay, we do promote diversity on the show from time to time.
We had a very diverse show today, man.
Yeah, we did.
And we also know that the diverse means non-white, basically. So
yeah,
so that's pretty fucking diverse today.
Well, but here's the thing: we're going to celebrate something that we're going to celebrate diversity of sex toy color.
Oh,
yeah.
I've been waiting for this, man.
Because apparently the WNBA just got a whole lot more interesting, and not for the reasons that they hoped for. Let's go to the tape, because here's the first one.
No.
Hayes gets blocked by Maya Caldwell.
The bounce.
The crowd.
Oh, no.
The officials will say they will continue play as that goes off
It's
the
the very
fingertips
first one.
of the Valkyries.
I can't take it, bro.
See the object, the
That's
block
horrible.
right there. The object comes, that green thing bounces and it goes to the sideline. We're not sure where it came from. No room for any of that type of
It's too funny, man.
And no one's picked the object up yet.
Look at that. Just a wonderful green penis.
Oh my God. It's like they cut the dick off the Jolly Green Giant. Lorena Bobbitt and the Green Giant on the
Martian Green, man.
Yo, they yelled at the Great Gazoo.
No shit. Great Gazoo.
Oh my God, bro.
Who's doing this, man? That's what I want to know.
It's
like
a parent.
Like shake their hand.
With that thing? With that after they held on to that?
I hopefully it wasn't used.
Now,
it's funny though, man. It's entertaining.
Oh my God, this is hilarious. Paul Chapala, here's another one.
I bet you the ratings never been higher, man.
There have been approximately, I think we're up to 5.
5? Nice. Oh, that's great.
Here's another one. Another one. This is from August 7th.
I didn't see this one. Oh my God. Is that green or blue?
That was green. It was another green one.
Oh my God.
Bro, this is the greatest shit I've ever seen in my life.
It's too funny, man.
This is the funniest thing. I love this.
I love this game.
I love it. Yo,
you remember that, right?
Yeah, I do. And what makes me so crazy is that Brittany Griner, right? She said something crazy. Well, I refuse to believe that that is not a woman. Brittany Griner is not.
Oh yeah, that's
not even close.
That can't be.
But hold on, I'm trying to find. Hold on, let me see. Quiet crowds. Hold on, because I know she said something. She said something ridiculous. She said something crazy. Hold on. It's like she said something about how she liked playing in like these empty stadiums and stuff. It was ridiculous. Like it was just quiet. You could think, and I'm like,
you could think. Like it's golf.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so nobody's gonna cheer. Yeah, you're at a WNBA game. There's only about 12 people in the bitch. So then you're just gonna go, oh well, we just want a quiet atmosphere.
You want like a chess match.
If you want a quiet atmosphere, go play fucking pickup ball somewhere and go play pickup
ball.
Actually,
no, you're wrong, Isaiah. If you want a quiet atmosphere, stay your ass in WNBA because that's
that too. That's
where you're gonna get.
You want to play basketball in the library. Yeah, that's real fucking rebellious. You kidding me? Fucking guy, man. You know what? I can't stand the WNBA anymore.
Yo, I got a good meme for you though, bro.
You do?
Send it to you. Oh yeah, in regards to this. Let me see. How can I?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna
send it to you right now.
Because my dad is a women's sports fanatic.
My dad too. Actually, he loves UConn women.
My dad will watch. Kevin Carter will watch women's basketball. He loves women's basketball. Loves it. Okay. Women's basketball, women's soccer, track and field, the whole fucking bit. Loves it. Okay. I remember the WNBA when it was Rebecca Lobo. I remember Lisa Leslie. I remember Diana Taurasi. I remember all these real women, like actual ball players. You don't have ball players anymore in the WNBA. You don't. Know how I know? Because Lisa Leslie tried to help Angel Reese. Lisa Leslie tried to help Angel Reese. Or it was a video interview several months ago. I can find it. But I remember Lisa Leslie was talking about how she tried to help Angel Reese with her layups. and tried to help her with like her body because Angel Reese's body mechanics are fucked up. That's why she can't move. That's why her shots are always air balls and stuff, right?
Mm.
She don't want to hear nothing. Angel Reese don't want to hear shit. So you got an actual ball player, somebody who worked her ass off to get to, to actually make like when the WNBA was about the ball. Shamika Holdsclaw played for the Washington Mystics. Okay, like I remember some of these names, man.
Yo, I just sent you something in a private chat, by the way. That
I got
that
it.
meme. It's short, but.
Oh God!
You just got to read the caption for everybody too who aren't seeing this.
Oh no! I'm sharing this, dude.
This is funny. Yeah.
Sharing this.
So the caption reads, "Me driving to the WNBA
Tonight's
game
tonight.
with a green dildo in my ass."
And it's going to happen again and again. Has to happen. Tonight's tonight. And it's going to happen again and again.
Oh my God.
Has to happen. Me driving to the WNBA game with a green dildo
It
in
has
my
to
ass.
happen. Yes.
That's from I don't know if you guys recognize it. That's from the show Dexter. And it's perfect. It's perfect.
Oh no.
Has to happen.
Yo, I don't. Oh God.
That had me dying first time I saw that.
Oh man. So I think we can call it a night.
Yeah,
it's been a hell of a show. It's been quite a day. It's been very eventful. And I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us tonight on this little ride. This is Apostate Radio episode 25. What are you got anything you working on this week, dude?
Working on my putting. I'm putting a little pocket pool. No, I don't. No, I don't know. Maybe, but I'll let you guys know. We'll see. But
okay,
I'll be working on the next episode of Apostate Radio, man. We're talking about next week.
Well, we have quite a guest.
It's true, we do.
Confirmed, ready to go. Some of you will remember, and I'll repost it on X. Some of you might remember when we did a special show about a state senator in New Hampshire, a young black man who stood against the gender cult, did so by himself,
and a Democrat at that,
and a Democrat.
Yep.
This man committed the trifecta of unpardonable sins. He was black, he stood against the gender cult, and he was a Democrat. They excommunicated him, or I don't know what they did.
Yeah, he definitely had a struggle session. I don't know, maybe they forgave him.
Yeah,
I'm sure some people didn't, but
yeah, we
we'll
saw
see.
it. Oh, Jordan remind me, Cheryl Swoops, who's now the head coach. I don't know if she's still the head coach of the University of South Carolina Gamecocks. Fantastic. Cheryl Swoops is a great coach. Great coach. But no, we will be speaking with Jonah Wheeler, State Senator Jonah Wheeler, out of New Hampshire. I am very excited to talk to him.
We're a big fan of Jonah.
We are big fans.
Big fans, I should say.
And it will be our pleasure to host the young man, because I think he's way younger than us too.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's like early 20s. I think
he's early to mid 20s. Yeah,
he got started early, but he seems like a really sharp guy, and obviously he's got
a strong young man.
Yeah, he's got a lot of integrity, obviously, and he got struggle session. We did a whole episode on it, like an emergency episode, but we'll have to probably pick that at least the beginning clips of that again to the beginning of the show, just to show people what he's gone through. And I'd like to see what he's gone through since. Like, I don't know if he's rethought his allegiances to the Democrat Party. I don't know if they're trying to force him out. Like, it's that's a very dangerous thing politically to do.
It is.
But he's got a home. He's got a home with the Republicans if he wants it.
Yep. and a home here. I mean, listen,
definitely here too.
You don't have to be. I mean, the thing is, like, you don't like party doesn't matter at this point. I think what matters now is being a person of integrity and being a person of the truth.
Yes.
Okay. Having a sense of dignity and purpose. Okay. And being able to stand again, the integrity part, being able to stand against evil. When it's telling you, even when it's telling you that you're the evil one, daring to stand against.
We've all heard that, man.
You're evil. You don't want to be on the right side of history. Wait a minute. Who? The right side of history? Oh, you mean like what y'all do?
Nah.
You're obsessed with in groups and getting cast out and taking revenge on your out groups and all this other bullshit.
You
guys
are into castrating children. That's
right.
That's
all
a good side.
Into all
sterilizing children.
Exactly.
And teens and
You're
young adults.
the evil shit, and you want to drag the rest of the world. But
I'm out, man. I'll be evil then, I guess.
I'll be evil to you guys. And
thank you.
Shout to Jonah Wheeler. We will have him on next week. Thank you all again for your support. I want to especially thank you all for your support for Careen and I over the last several weeks and months. We are eternally grateful to each and every one of you. So now we're and you'll be seeing a lot. You'll be seeing a lot more of Careen on the show. I think she's got a knack for this, and I want to see, and I want to see her do some other stuff too, because she got a lot to offer the world. Careen does, and we're gonna, I want to help her out in that regard. So, anyways, that's our show tonight, folks. Thank you all again for your for watching, and we will see you next week. Anything else you got before we go, dude?
No, I don't think so. I was just happy to be back at it, man.
Yeah, man. We'll talk soon. God bless and good night.
Thanks, everybody.